Welcome to Daily Stoic Practice, your compass to navigate the complexities of modern life with ancient wisdom. Have you ever wondered what really builds your inner mental strength? It's not talent, it's not luck, and it's certainly not the things going on around us. It's how you control your mind, how you master your own thoughts. And this was something ancient Stoic philosophers affirmed thousands of years ago, that while we can't control the world around us, we can control how we respond to it. Imagine your mind as an unbreakable fortress. Life may throw endless challenges at you, but inside, you can stay steady like a lighthouse amidst a storm. This is the core of mental strength, the ability to keep your mind calm, even when the world outside is in chaos. Today, I'll take you on a journey into the Stoic philosophy of Marcus Aurelius, a philosopher king and a master at cultivating mental resilience. Don't skip this. What you're about to hear is more than dry philosophy. It's practical guidance for facing and mastering life's challenges. Part 1. Self-discipline is key. Have you ever felt like life is full of distractions and temptations, where momentary desires pull us off the path we truly want to be on? In Stoicism, self-discipline is the key to keeping us on track, regardless of these distractions. Self-discipline isn't just about saying no to temptation. It's about staying committed to your own values and goals. It's not complicated or out of reach. Really, it's the ability to take small actions every day. Imagine you're working, but start feeling bored or unfocused. Your first instinct might be to pick up your phone, check social media, or watch a quick video. It's a familiar habit, and it's easy to slip into without even realizing how much time you lose. Someone with self-discipline recognizes this temptation and asks, is this how I should spend my time if I want to reach my long-term goals? Instead of browsing social media, they might choose something more valuable, like reading a few pages, completing a small task, or jotting down their goals. Each time you resist distraction, you feel proud, and it reinforces the will to keep doing things that actually benefit you. A Stoic doesn't let short-term feelings rule them. Instead of chasing temporary wants, they focus on what truly matters. Imagine you've set a goal to wake up early each morning to exercise or prepare for the day. But when the alarm rings, the temptation to stay in bed is strong, and getting up feels hard. In that moment, self-discipline is the decision to get up as planned, even if you'd rather sleep in. You remind yourself that health and a fresh mind are important goals. Getting up on time each day helps you feel in control and successful right from the start. Repeating this action forms a habit, and gradually, it's no longer hard, it becomes part of your personal growth. Think of the times you've wanted to give up on a task or delay something important. In those moments, self-discipline is the voice that reminds you that every decision shapes who you're becoming. Imagine you have a report due in 2 weeks. It's easy to procrastinate, thinking there's plenty of time, but this leads to last-minute stress and a lower quality report. A Stoic, instead of waiting, reminds themselves that finishing early reduces stress and improves quality. They create a daily plan, breaking the task into smaller parts, completing each bit by bit. This steady approach not only gets better results, but also shows the strength of self-discipline, keeping promises to yourself and finding peace in the process. When you choose self-discipline, you choose to stick to values and principles that define your goals. This is the power of self-discipline. It keeps you focused on the big picture and keeps you from being led off track by shallow, fleeting things. Self-discipline in Stoicism is like training a muscle. Each time you lift this mental weight, you make your mind stronger and more resilient. And the best part is, you don't need grand. Part 2. Understanding the power of thought. We often don't realize how powerful our own thoughts are. Marcus Aurelius and the Stoic philosophers recognized a truth that we sometimes overlook. What happens outside of us is only a small part of the story. What truly affects us is how we react and interpret those events. Imagine this. You wake up to find an email from your boss criticizing the quality of your work. Your initial reaction might be disappointment, anger, or even self-doubt. Negative thoughts like, "I'm not good enough," or "Can I even handle this job?" might start to flood your mind. A Stoic, however, would pause and ask, "Do I really need to let these negative thoughts affect me?" They'd understand that the email is just a part of their work life and doesn't define their entire self-worth. Instead of letting self-doubt take over, they'd see it as a chance to improve. A constructive thought here might be, "This is an opportunity to do better. What can I improve next time?" This approach helps them stay calm and confident as they work to grow from the experience. Stoics believe that our minds are like a fortress, a place where only we get to decide what thoughts are allowed in. You are the guardian of your mental gates, choosing which thoughts to let in and which to reject. Picture your mind as a quiet space where only thoughts that benefit you are allowed to stay. If a negative thought appears like worry or self-doubt, imagine it as an unwelcome visitor knocking at your door. You have the power to decide whether or not to let it in, and if you choose to reject it, replace it with a thought that has strength and meaning, one that reminds you of past successes or times when you've overcome challenges. This isn't about vague positive thinking, but about recalling real abilities you've shown before. Marcus once said, "Your mind will be like what you constantly think about." If you regularly let negative thoughts fill your mind, it becomes a habit, shaping how you feel and act. But if you focus on positive, practical thoughts on your own abilities and the things within your control, you build a new habit, creating a strong mental foundation. As a guard at the gates of your mind, you have the power to choose and control each thought. Every time you welcome a constructive thought, you're adding to your mental fortress, making it stronger and more resistant to outside negativity. This is the true power of thought, not controlling external events, but controlling how we respond to them. Part 3. Embracing adversity as an opportunity to grow. Have you ever wondered if life's hardships aren't obstacles, but actually ways to push us forward? Marcus Aurelius, the philosopher king, once said, "The obstacle becomes the way." This might sound strange, but it's in facing challenges that we find the path to becoming stronger, more patient, and braver. Imagine your life as a winding road. Sometimes it's smooth and clear. Other times you hit rough patches, forcing you to step back or take a detour. In those moments, instead of seeing obstacles as bad luck, try viewing them as a test, a way to learn, to grow. Consider a very real situation. You've just gone through a painful breakup after years with someone you planned a future with. When it all falls apart, you feel lost, empty, like life has lost its meaning. In this situation, instead of sinking into self-blame or regret, ask yourself, what can I learn from this experience? This is a time to understand yourself better, to recognize what you need in a relationship, what you really want in a partner, and most importantly, how you can care for and love yourself. You might realize that you once lost parts of yourself by becoming too dependent on another person. Now you have the chance to rebuild your relationship with yourself, find joy in small things, and prepare for future relationships with a stronger heart and mind. Picture every challenge as a mental gym. Just as muscles need to be challenged to grow, your mind does too. Every difficulty is a weight you lift. The more you lift, the stronger you get. And here's the magic. When you start embracing adversity this way, it no longer scares you. This isn't about pretending everything is fine or ignoring reality. Stoics don't just smile through hardships. They acknowledge pain and difficulty, but they also understand that pain doesn't define the value of an experience. Instead, it's how they respond to it, what they learn from it, that truly matters. The question isn't why me, but what can I learn from this? This is the Stoic approach. They don't avoid challenges, they don't complain. Instead, they see each obstacle as a classroom, each difficulty as an open door to wisdom. In facing adversity, they learn patience in setbacks, courage in getting up after failure, and sometimes the lessons are small, learning to wait, keeping faith, or letting go of what doesn't matter. These small lessons build a strong foundation of inner peace when facing life's challenges. One day, as you look back, you'll see that these challenges were what made you stronger, The times you fell and got up again were your true achievements. This is how Stoics grow, not in easy moments, but in the hardest ones. Part 4. Practicing mental strength every day. Building mental strength isn't something that happens overnight. It's a journey, a process we cultivate little by little every day. And the amazing part? You don't have to wait for big challenges to start. Every day is an opportunity to lay down the foundation for inner resilience, starting with small steps. Shifting perspective on work challenges. Imagine you're tackling a difficult project at work, one that requires a lot of time and effort. You might feel pressured, stressed, even doubting whether you can do it well. But instead of seeing it as a burden or obstacle, try seeing it as an opportunity to grow. Ask yourself, what skills can this project help me develop? What new things can I learn? When you shift your perspective from I have to do this to I get to do this, the pressure lessens and motivation rises. You might see this project as a chance to improve organization, time management, or teamwork. Each step of the project becomes like conquering a small challenge, each one strengthening your patience and confidence. Simplifying exercise goals. Working on physical health can be a challenge when you're busy, tired, or lacking motivation. But you don't need hours at the gym. Start with small, manageable steps, like taking a 15-minute walk daily or doing a quick morning stretch at home. With consistent effort, you'll notice increased energy, a stronger body, and a clearer mind. Just as in Stoicism, physical health and mental strength go hand in hand. When you do something good for your body, like drinking enough water, eating well, or exercising regularly, you're investing in your mental strength too. These simple steps provide a foundation, helping you face life's challenges with a clearer, stronger mind. Personal finance. Think about a simple goal, like saving money for a vacation or investing in a new skill. Instead of viewing your financial goal as overwhelming, start with small steps. Set aside a little money each day, maybe $5, $10, and keep going. Breaking a big goal into small steps, each day's savings, no matter how small, gives you a sense of progress. It's not just about reaching a financial target, it builds confidence in your ability to achieve anything, as long as you have a clear plan and stay persistent. Finding motivation in community. Say you're trying to read more each day. However, when doing it alone, you might sometimes lose motivation or forget your goal. Try joining a book club, where you can share what you've learned, hear others' perspectives, and motivate each other. Having a supportive community gives you a sense of responsibility and keeps you going. Plus, by sharing your challenges or insights, you find deeper meaning in the community and strengthen your resolve, making it easier to overcome obstacles. Starting a morning gratitude journal. Each morning, before your day begins, take a few minutes to write down 3 things you're grateful for. They could be as simple as the peaceful sunrise, a hot cup of coffee, or a conversation with a friend. This gratitude practice helps you start the day with a positive outlook, reminding you of life's small blessings. It doesn't just bring peace, but also helps you see the value in everything you have, even during difficult times. These moments of gratitude become the foundation of a resilient spirit. Building mental strength doesn't require waiting for big, life-changing events. It's about using every moment to train. Every thought, every choice, every small habit strengthens you. When you spend time on these daily actions, you're not just creating resilience, but a life full of meaning. Remember, you don't have to be perfect or a superhero. Just stay steady with each small step, and you'll see big changes over time. Part 5. Overcoming challenges with inner strength. In life, challenges are inevitable. No matter who we are, we'll all face moments when it feels impossible to keep going. But to a Stoic, overcoming challenges isn't just about enduring, it's about using them as a tool for growth. They don't see obstacles as barriers, but as tests, a chance to practice patience, calmness, and wisdom. When facing a tough situation, try thinking of it as a rare opportunity to discover yourself, to learn something new. It's like stepping into a mental gym. where each workout stretches and strengthens your mind. Just as muscles grow from tension, so does the mind. Each time you face adversity, it's like lifting a mental weight. The more you lift, the stronger you become. And here's the magic. When you start seeing adversity this way, it stops being so scary. A Stoic doesn't avoid hardships or pretend everything's fine. They acknowledge pain and difficulty, but they also understand that these feelings don't define the experience. Instead, how they respond, what they learn from it, that's what truly matters. The question to ask isn't, why me? But what can I learn from this? That's the Stoic mindset. They don't avoid challenges or complain. Instead, they see every obstacle as a lesson and every hardship as a door to growth. By facing adversity, they learn patience when things are tough, courage when they fall, and rise again. Sometimes it's just small lessons, learning to wait, holding on to faith, or letting go of trivial matters. These small lessons build the foundation of a resilient mind, one that remains calm and steady through life's storms. One day, as you look back, you'll see that these challenges made you stronger. Each fall and rise is a true achievement. This is how Stoics grow, not in peaceful moments, but in the hardest ones. Part 6. Cultivating long-term vision and goals. In life, it's easy to get caught up in short-term wants and fleeting desires that pull us off course. The Stoics understood this well, and they remind us that to live a truly meaningful life, we need a long-term vision. This vision isn't just a vague dream. It's a deep understanding of the values and potential you want to live out. It's a clear image of the person you're striving to become. Think of your vision as a lighthouse guiding you. When you face obstacles, that vision helps you remember that every challenge is just one part of a bigger journey. It's not the end, just a bend in the road. Someone with a clear vision knows that every small step has value. Every day, every action isn't just about satisfying a quick desire, but about getting closer to a true purpose. Imagine you have a vivid picture of your future, a clear image of what you want to achieve and the kind of person you want to be. That vision becomes a steady anchor, helping you stay strong even when life gets chaotic. You won't be easily distracted or lose direction over flashy, temporary things because you know where you're going. This doesn't mean you ignore all short-term joys. But with a vision, you'll know how to choose wisely, keeping what truly aligns with your long-term goals. A Stoic isn't someone who rejects all pleasures. They're someone who understands the true value of each action and enjoys life with intention. The key lies in constantly steering yourself toward your long-term goals, no matter what happens. Picture it like this. Every day, you're taking another small step toward that vision. Day by day, these efforts add up to big changes. You don't need to transform overnight. It's about advancing bit by bit, so that when you look back, you'll see just how far you've come. Marcus Aurelius and the ancient Stoics knew that while we can't control everything around us, we can always control how we react and the path we choose. With a clear vision, every hardship becomes an exciting test, an opportunity to practice and become the person you want to be. This long-term vision helps you see that even failures have their value. Each one teaches you something essential and adds to your growth. In reality, keeping your vision alive isn't easy, especially in a world full of distractions. Sometimes you'll feel caught in a whirl of small demands and pressures. In those moments, take some time to be still and reconnect with the bigger picture. Remember why you started, what goals you're aiming for. That's when you realign with your vision and strengthen your resolve, keeping you from drifting off course. A long-term vision doesn't just help you through hard times. It makes the ordinary days meaningful too. Every small choice you make, from how you spend your time to the people you invest in and the habits you keep, becomes a brushstroke, adding to the painting of your life. Instead of just drifting through the days, you'll feel each moment building towards something greater. To a Stoic, living with a long-term vision isn't just about achieving success. It's about finding peace in life. When you know where you're headed, you're less shaken by criticism or temporary setbacks. You understand that your ultimate goal isn't quick satisfaction, but a meaningful life, a journey where every day counts. Life never lacks challenges, but what defines success is not how many difficulties we face, but how we turn those obstacles into opportunities for growth. This is the core of Stoic philosophy, a way of thinking that helps you unlock your inner strength and transform every hardship into fuel for growth. Every time you shift your perspective, every time you turn adversity into a lesson, you reclaim control over your life, rather than letting circumstances dictate it. In this journey, self-discipline will be your sharpest weapon, helping you stay focused on your goals without being swayed by short-term pleasures. Remember, each small choice, each day is a building block in the fortress of your mental strength. Every action you choose to take today, no matter how small, is a real step toward the life you dream of. Whatever hardships come, welcome them as tests of your patience and resilience. Remember, inner strength doesn't shine in ease. It only reveals itself when you overcome difficulties. The toughest times are when you'll truly discover who you are, when you'll grow and build qualities you may not have known you had. And to keep that mental strength alive, make it a daily practice. Start with small habits. Take care of your physical health, set clear goals, find support in positive communities, and appreciate the good things you already have. Each small action, each time you follow through, is an investment in yourself, laying a strong foundation for a resilient mind and a life of strength. So, when this video ends, pick one thing to do, whether it's spending a few moments reflecting on what you're grateful for, writing down a goal you want to pursue, or making a commitment to wake up a bit earlier each day. It could be finishing a tough task, sticking to a goal you've been putting off, or spending time with people you cherish. Don't wait for tomorrow. Start today. Because the journey to building mental strength doesn't wait. It starts the moment you decide to act. If this resonates with you, please like and subscribe to Daily Stoic Practice and share your insights in the comments. Your thoughts may inspire others on their own journeys to inner peace and resilience. Don't miss our daily videos, insightful discussions, and practical tips for applying Stoic principles to your modern life.